Hello there, all my beautiful twins. This is Anthony Twin Love, and I'm here with your energy update for this coming week, the 23rd of April until the 30th. Guys, firstly, I just wanted to apologise for the late video coming out. This last couple of weeks has been absolutely hectic and a lot has happened, so I do apologise for this being late. But just to let you know, for those who have inquired after my mum, she actually had a tan. She didn't go in for the operation. They wouldn't do it because of her lungs. She hasn't been breathing properly. She's been having these pains. She was taken back into hospital last week, and they found that she had a kidney attack. Not a heart attack, but a kidney attack. There was a blood clot that was travelling to her kidney. Luckily, not the heart. So she's better, touch wood. They're sending her home tonight, and she will be seeing a specialist, and we'll know what to do from then, whether or not she needs her kidney taken out. But touch wood, she's on the mend. So that's been one thing. And another thing is, a dear friend of mine has got 2 aneurysms, and I have actually I'm caring for his 90-year-old mum that lives with him. He's in for his operation this week, and I've been up and down in Spain, travelling to see him in hospital, looking after his mum, doing readings, doing guidance sessions. So it's been a real hectic time. Okay, so I do apologise for all of this. Anyway, so getting into the energies, guys. Now, I know that the energies have been quite intense. I know that there's been a lot of backwards and forwards in emotions, ups and downs. You know, there's been triggers, there's been low intense energies, there have been a lot of negatives that have needed to come to the surface. And we are coming up to the full moon in Taurus this weekend, so things are going to start to settle down, all right? But everyone, well, not everyone, but there has been a lot of up in the air energies going on, especially for the divine feminines. Okay, now the divine masculines have been feeling it too, all right? They're more confused than anything. They're not quite understanding why they're feeling the way they're feeling. I think that the divine feminines are more clued. But I have to say, guys, that I've had a lot of vivid dreams this last week, which I've written down, and there are big changes on the horizon, all right? Big changes on the horizon. The divine feminine are stepping into more her own. There's been a lot more detachment going on. Now, I know, believe me, that when you feel detached, there's a lot of questions that come with it. And you can't quite understand why you feel detached and why you're feeling the way you're feeling. But can I just please point out that you are totally on the right path if this is how you're feeling, all right? You are totally right to feel the way you feel. And this has all been designed, guys, to get you back to your own, because you've been paying far too much attention to the divine masculine, far too much attention to them. And the whole point was that, you know, we kept saying it, and we kept saying focus on yourself, but if you're not doing it, the divine will interfere and literally pull it away from you. And this is what's been happening. Now, I had a few dream visions, one being that there was liquid gold being poured into me, okay, liquid gold, and it was just basically filling up my whole body, coming through. But it was a substantial liquid. It wasn't just imaginary light, it was actual liquid being poured onto the top of my head and coming right through. And for me, gold always represents, you know, that prize, if you like. That's the ultimate. You know, everything you touch turns to gold, and you can't really go wrong. And I feel that this is the divine basically letting me know, thus therefore all of us know that we are on the right path and that we are opening up ourselves to receive this divine knowledge for other people and replenishing ourselves in order to help other people. I'll be honest with you guys, this last couple of weeks has wiped me out. Yesterday I had every intention of doing this update, but for the love of God I could not get up. I was completely drained. So I needed to have that day to refill and recharge my batteries. And it's all I need is a day, but I don't want to contact anyone. I don't want to speak to anyone. I don't want to do anything for anyone else but myself. And it is imperative that you see to yourselves. Imperative. Because if you are not refilling your own cups of love for yourself, you will have nothing to give other people. Nothing. So take it from me that give yourselves time to just be, okay? It's very, very important, especially with this full moon energy coming up too, all right? Because major changes are coming into your life and you have to be ready for your mission. You have to know how to balance yourself and others. You have to have that balance, all right? Because people will drain you. They don't mean to, but they will. And you have to be firm and you have to say, I need my time. I will get back to you when I can. You have to do it, all right? Be firm and have that respect for yourself first and foremost, and that love for yourself, okay? Now, another dream vision I had was of Supergirl and Superman. Now, this is relevant. I know this wasn't for me, but normally if I dream I'm flying, I'm always solo. Always solo. Since I was little, with my flying dreams, I've always been solo. And this time round, I had the masculine. I don't think you could be any more clearer than the fact that he was Superman and I was Supergirl, right? We actually had the outfits on. And we were flying together and we had this pink ribbon tied around both our waists, right? We were linked. And the tassely bit on my part of the ribbon by my waist had two heavy balls, as in like tennis balls, inside the ribbon, and it was trying to weigh me down. But Superman said to me, no, Anth, honestly, don't let it weigh you down. You can fly, babe. You can fly. So he was flying and I was getting the strength to not allow this weight to pull me down. And I managed to rise myself and fly with him together. Now, just going by my own instinctive intuition here with the interpretation of that, I think we can see it's pretty self-explanatory. But the fact was that I was now with my divine masculine flying with the pink ribbon tied around the waist, which meant to me that we are going to be missioning together, okay? We are actually in this unity, this union, because I have never once flown with anyone in a dream. I'm now flying with my divine masculine, and he's actually helping me rise in myself, in my strength, okay? He's showing me that I have the strength to not be weighed down, and he's helping me. So this is very, very, very important. With the fact that, forget timelines, I don't really care about timelines and stuff. I feel that you are your own timeline. I feel that you have the power to create your timeline how you want it, but it's up to you to do the work necessary to get things off the ground, all right? So for me, this is representative of the divine masculine being there, if not in 3D, but in 5D. He's actually helping you with your own union of self too. Okay, but the point is that the union is there, and you're having to balance out your divine masculine and feminine within, your strengths within, your power within, both the divine masculine and feminine within oneself. Okay, so this is obviously very, very significant. Now, another thing that I had, I've been busy in my sleep, I'm telling you. Another dream vision was I was handing out a box of crystals to all these women, right? And I was handing out all of these crystals, and I was saying that every single crystal is relevant, it's going to work on a particular area for yourself, and it's for protection, okay? So the divine feminines have got this newfound protection, okay, that is coming in. They are becoming more assertive. They are stepping more in their truth. They are becoming empowered, okay? And another dream vision I had was that I was then dressed in pure platinum silver, right? I think platinum and silver is the same thing. I could be wrong. But anyway, it was platinum. And I was just, the whole of my body was platinum. And my hair was short, which means in a dream that if your hair is shorter, that your worries are going, okay? And my hair was shorter. And I was just in all this silver. And I felt like I was just engulfed in this protection and this love and this amazing energy. And all of these women were in a circle, and they were all dressed in these multicolored satin dresses, and we were all being prepared for this ritual, okay? So I feel that the divine feminines are really coming up leaps and bounds. I feel that we are being prepared for these changes that are just going to basically sweep us onto the next level. But this is why we have been feeling so detached, ill, run down, headaches, but we are literally taking off, guys, okay? And we are being given this utter love, divine guidance, divine love, divine strength that is going to enable us to take on our lives up into the next level, okay? So that was the dream visions I've had. Please take note of your dreams, especially this coming week, guys, because they are going to give you so much insight into what's coming up in your own personal lives, okay, in your own personal journeys too. So please make note of what is coming in, okay? Now, divine feminines, we have got the first card is the Six of Wands. So we have got victory, triumph and success coming our way. We are going to be winning over every situation we have been tackling against for this last, I don't know, at least intense 4 months, I would say, all right? So we are winning over the situations. We are literally going to be victorious in our endeavours, in our lives, okay? Now, physically, what we've got going on at the minute is the Five of Wands. And that is to say that we have been battling against a lot of external situations and internal in some cases too. So we have been having this fight, okay, the battle, but we're overcoming it because we're winning. We are winning over this battle. We are winning over this like backwards and forwards and, you know, arguments and dealing with external situations. And it's almost as if we're having to just see to every situation all at the same time in order to just put it to bed so we can just be free and move on. That's what it's like. But with the Eight of Wands here, this is fast forward movement. This is things that are going to start to shift and happen at a very fast pace. So these are the changes that I was talking about, all right? We've just got to basically get rid of the last lot of twatty things that we need to deal with, but that's the clearance. So things are going to shift in a big, big way, and we are winning. And it's all fire energy, our line. So fire energy is all systems go. It's action, it's getting things done. And let's face it, we are warriors at the end of the day, aren't we? So we can deal with this, no problem at all. Just give yourself some respite. Now the divine masculines, we've got Seven of Wands. What's interesting, we've got the 5, 6, 7 and the 8 of Wands. How bizarre. I've just noticed that. All right, anyway, 7 of Wands for the Divine Masculines. So where they're at is basically they can now see in front of them, all right? They know what they've got to do. They've got the rod ready and waiting to step forward, and the pathway is clear for them to step through. So they are going to be moving forward without obstruction now. They're ready to take action and step into the place in their lives that they want to be in too, okay? So this is an action card, and they are going for it as well, okay? So this is them just about to take that action. And where they are at the minute is emotional choices, okay? They've got the 7 of Cups, so they've got 2 sevens here. Now, the 7 of Cups is really having these emotional choices that they're not too sure which ones they want to choose, okay? Now, whichever one they go for is going to be very fulfilling, very substantial, very, you know, bringing them something brilliant, but they have to stick with it. Once they've made a decision to go for something, they have to stick with it, okay? They can't change their mind halfway through. But this is what I mean with the 7 of Wands. They are going to be focusing on the one thing that they want, and they will be going for it, okay? And they've got the Hierophant to confirm that they need to trust their instincts this week. They're going to be following a bit of a higher calling this week, and they are going to start listening to their intuition, okay? So they're being guided. The divine are truly guiding them. I promise, they really are. They're giving them the hints. And listen, when the divine gives us the signs, all right, and we ignore them, and they keep giving us the same signs and we keep ignoring it, the divine will intervene. That's what we call the Tower card, okay? The catalyst will happen. But right now, this is what they're doing. They're giving them their guidance, okay? So the energies this week for the Divine Masculine is that. And they hopefully will be following their intuition on this one, all right? And trusting themselves and knowing that what they're doing is the right thing, okay? Now, with our actual happenings of this week, we have got the Star, the Tower, and the Owl. So the Star is very self-explanatory. This is our hopes, our wishes, our dreams, our desires coming true. It's what we've been waiting in our lives to manifest. And we are now going to start reaping the rewards, okay? We're actually going to start seeing our wishes manifest into reality. And as you know, the Tower represents the twin. So it is with regards to our twin that we are getting our wishes. And the Owl is nervous anticipation. So it's just merely the fact that we have been anticipating this, okay? We've got that excitement because we know it's coming. But because it hasn't been happening as fast as we want it to, it's just the fact that we've had to be patient with it, all right? But our wishes are happening, okay? And coming down, we have the Coffin, the Cross, and the Bear. So the Coffin is about being patient. Our wishes are coming, but just be a bit more patient, all right? They're en route, but you just have to see to yourself, get rid of the residue that you need to get rid of, all right? Look after yourself, but the divine is at hand. We've got the Cross. So this is utter guidance and protection on our pathway. And the Bear is something big, strong, and substantial, okay? So the divine is literally guiding us, guys, okay? We've got that full guidance. With these two together, the Coffin and the Cross, this means that a loved one is looking over us as well. All right, so we are being guided, and the Bear is about strength, something strong and substantial, okay? And we have reunion on the cards. So we've got the Road, which is all about our journey in life. This is our new direction. And we've got the Garden. So the Garden is the reunion card. And with the Child, it's going to bring about new beginnings and new chapters for us, okay? So some of you will be having a reunion with your twins this coming week, okay? Which will probably fall nicely on the full moon as well, because you'll be able to clear a lot of stuff between you when you have this reunion in order to start this new chapter. Okay? And just to confirm, patience fell out. There you go. Patience. Slow down, change your attitude and clear your mind. You've been told. So, like I said with that one here, you know, just being patient. Your wishes are coming. We have got this destined reunion with our twins here down the middle line, you know, and it's something strong, substantial. We've been anticipating it. New chapters, wishes being fulfilled, new direction, but just be patient. I used to hate being told to be patient. I really did. Now I love it. And to follow on, we have the sun. And the sun says, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. We've got such positive, promising opportunities, guys. We really have. Okay? I know that the energies can be so intense. I know that, you know, especially as empaths, you know, we absorb a lot of what goes on around us, and it can be very exhausting. And sometimes you just want to switch off. But you know what, guys? Just switch off. Go book yourself in a massage. You know, do whatever it is you want to do to look after yourselves. But I'm telling you, with all of this information that's been coming into me, and the rise and these changes that are happening, you've got to just carry on, knowing that you're on the right path. Okay, you are being divinely guided at all times. So just trust yourselves, okay? And that's it. So I love you guys with all my heart, and thank you obviously to everyone that's reached out to me. You know, please bear with me to getting your readings over to you. And if you need your guidance sessions, again, please know that you can email me and I'll book you in for your guidance sessions. I'm finding that I'm doing a lot more guidance sessions than I am readings. But also thank you to those who have recommended me in this last week as well. I do fully appreciate that. The offer still stands with the 20% off your next reading to anyone who's recommended me to. So whenever you want, just let me know. And that's it. So lots of love to you all. I'll be back when I can, and just keep me updated as always. And please like, share, subscribe, and do what you do to support me in this channel as well. I always appreciate it, and I have an immense amount of gratitude for all of you. I love you all. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.